So, good morning. Today's video is a V8 Audi R8 2009, I believe. But most importantly, that's right, manual gated shifter on this one. So, very cool spec. So, he's getting the front end PPF as it's just been resprayed, and then I'm going ahead and doing a two-stage correction or a minor correction on all the areas that aren't PPF, as well as just glossing over the areas that are going to be PPF so they look the best condition possible underneath the PPF. So let's jump into the decontamination, get it inside. I'll do the single stage on the front, let the boys do the PPF next week, and then to the end of next week I'll get on and get started on the back. Yeah, very cool car. Let's get into it.
Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me?
So just gonna let the snow foam do its thing, and apparently it's doing its thing on the lens as well. Sorry about the wind, I've got the microphone dead cat on, but I don't know how much you're gonna be able to hear. So let the snow foam do its thing, and then I'll rinse that off, wash the car, then go around with the brush, getting all the nooks and crannies.
Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me?
So the R8 is now inside, towel dried, but I still need to clay it and then blow it dry to get all the water out of the cracks, panel gaps. So now put the clay in my mug of hot water. Oh wow, that's very appropriate, look at that. This was the car that Tony Stark drove in the first Iron Man film, although he had a white one. And that was when everyone fell in love with the R8 and wanted to get one. Well, at least I did anyway, especially a manual one. Manual V10, definitely on my list. But even just driving it around, I have a manual Audi as well, and it's not that different. It's not a really difficult clutch. Like I've driven some manual sports cars, supercars, hypercars, and their clutches can be quite nasty. Whereas this, pretty standard. It's like any normal clutch really. Hot water in here as well. Not that much boiling hot water and a little bit of water, otherwise I'd be burning my hands. But just go ahead and spray and clay.
So why is it so hard to let you go? To let you go. So why
So the bumper and the front bumper and the bonnet were actually painted recently, so they're not as heavy with the defects. Oh, that's a bit zoomed in, but there are, oh, that's even worse. But there are still a lot on there, whereas the rest of the car is pretty, well, no, I guess for the age it's not that bad, and for the colour it's not that bad. It's obviously been polished before, but there are some heavy sort of sanding marks and big areas of like clear coat overspray on the rear spoiler deck. So yeah, there's a lot to cut out of the back, which luckily I've got the cutting time on that. And then on the front it'll just be a sort of refining, soft polish, just to get the maximum gloss before they go on with the PPF. Got some buffer trails along this side here. See the sort of waves coming off the light. And then these bits, very hard to pick up on camera. They're sort of like the Daytona grey finish that Audi has. But let's go look at the really tight areas of marks. Maybe, no, not quite sanding marks, but very aggressive marks. So it's rubbed along here. You can see the light there, and then here there's like an area of overspray by the looks of it. Runs along the back's got quite a lot of bad damage on the rear sort of boot lid deck almost. Same story along the spoiler, and then same overspray in the corners. So, and then there's a lot going on in this rear deck, and buffer trails and all sorts. But yeah, generally, to be fair, I would expect worse from a car of this age and this colour, because I know they can be really, really bad. So get on with some test spots and get polishing. See there's actually a very tiny bit of the clear coat peeling off of the trim. I was talking to Matt, and he thinks that it's been painted separately to the rest of the car to de-chrome it almost, and that's why it's peeling. It's not quite as good of a job, so have to be really careful on that edge, tape it up, and be very cautious just to not nick it with the edge of the polisher and at risk of peeling even more of the paint off. So that's a wrap on the first day on the R8. I'm going to leave it now to the boys to get on with the PPF on the front end. Then once they have completed it and they've made all their mess over the car, I'll wipe it off and go ahead and perform the correction and the polishing work on the rear end of the car and get the coating on. So we'll catch you in a couple of days time next week, where we will rejoin the video. See you soon. Move you out of the way. And take a shot. Skirt. So, jumping ahead to the next day, or it might even be 2 days later, I can't remember. Anyway, still on the R8, however, that's getting PPF. So today I've been on this C63. It's the, what's it called? Is it the coupe? No, not the coupe, saloon. Finished cutting on the bonnet, super mashed up as you can see. Plenty of blooming lights, lots of micro marring, but it's actually only in for a paint enhancement, but I was going to cut the bonnet anyway because it was rough. Bit of a change of plan on the R8. The owner just came in and he said he wants the wheels off for coating. So that's actually the second set of wheels I'm going to be coating today. Coated the AMGs this morning. So just whipped off wheels and going on with, I think it's Titan Coatings G286, something long and complicated. So the C63 just got picked up by the owner. Very impressed with that one. Here are the after shots of that one, even though it isn't in this video. Even though I didn't do a full video on it, I want to show you the after shots because I was just so impressed with how that came out, bearing in mind it was a single stage enhancement detail with wheels off and 5-year coating. So jump into that now. And then as far as the R8 is concerned, wheels are all off. Just coated up the calipers. Oh, hang on, we're on manual focus. There we go. Coated up the calipers, wheels are coating over there. Got a timer on, 30 minutes more. Then I'm going on with the second layer, get the wheels back on, get the car over in my corner, where Matt's hiding, and can get started on polishing the rest of the car. A bit like the M4, it's going to be from the front back, as in PPF'd, not PPF'd. So everything from here onwards, A-pillar cuts, A-pillar joint is there, you can see it. Prepping everything backwards and then going ahead and actually coating the whole car, including the PPF. So specific coating for the PPF, specific coating for the paintwork. See you in a minute.
Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me?
Right, so R8 wheels on, car is in my little corner. Just wanted to address a couple of things. Sorry, I've got chewing gum in my mouth. There is polish residue all over this car. So there's that, and then all of these. You can see how faded and how much polish. Let me just take the chewing gum out. How much polish residue. You can see how faded they are and the amount of polish. Oh my goodness. Polish residue. There's a lot of polish residue on these black trims. I have to do my best to clear those up.
I need to know if you'll give me a second chance. They don't come around often, but please, you know I can't stand it when you don't talk to me. When you don't talk to me, yeah. There's something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it. No, I can't hide it anymore.
It's pretty hazy and chopped up from the heavy cutting. But as you can see, that's removed pretty much everything. And then as you get over here, if I can reach, you can see all the swirls are turning.
I don't know why, but I can't seem to get you off my mind. And I know it's true, and I'll say this to you, I want you back.
So I'm just taping that area of the PPF off so that the edge can't be lifted by my pad as it bounces against it. So obviously because this is fresh, that's the last thing I want. The last thing I want is to peel the PPF. So I've just gone to tape off this section here so I can start polishing the door that I've taped off here, and I've noticed that the actual paint is lifted a little bit. It's been scratched off when the door has hit something. Try and pick it out without a light. There you go. As you see here, it's a slight mark in the paint, as well as another chip up there, and then the same story up here. So obviously be very cautious polishing against that, but I'm actually not going to, because I can just open the door and polish this, and then this isn't in the way.
Something inside, something inside. Whoa. Something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it, no, I can't hide it anymore.
So you can see very marked up from the heavy cutting. But all of that will be cleared away when I refine.
Left a star glowing in your eyes when I'm not aware. You left a scar, I fall into your lies all again. Where'd you go?
I've still got to do a lot of this mini 3-inch work on this area, and down here as well. You can see there are a few marks still left in there, and then there's one just along there, so I'll probably go over it again, but obviously a massive improvement. Let me come over here. I've actually been able to see there was a lot of deep marks in that rear deck. Not the rear spoiler, it's actually just before the spoiler. So there are still some marks in there because there were so many deep ones. I cut it 3 times, considering this is a minor correction, which should only be 1 stage of cutting and then 1 refinement. That's a lot, and I'm not going to do more cutting, so let me just show you. You can still see. I can mute that bit. It's pretty good, above and beyond a minor correction, but there are a few marks in there, and then that's just dust. But now I'll flip this back up, and I can get started on the rear spoiler thing.
She burns the bridges in my head by lighting up a fire. Bury my old thoughts instead so you could feel the same. I lay alone with you inside my mind. We would dance the night away to the morning light. Can I give you all of my love till we dance the night away? Can I give you all of my love till we dance the night away? And we give you all my love, all my love, all my love. And we give you all my love, all my love, all my love. Yeah, yeah. And we give you.
So cutting is all complete. I'm going to wipe the car down completely, remove a lot of the tape, leave it in some areas like the PPF areas because I don't want to get the polish residue in the glue between the PPF and the edge. And then we will wipe it down again and coat it.
Morning light, reflections in my mind. Missing the fights, I don't care if I'm right. Let's just buy a bit more time. I live alone with you inside my mind. We would dance the night away till the morning light. Can I give you all of my love till we dance the night away? Can I give you all of my love till we dance the night away? And we give you all my love, all my love, all my love. And we give you all my love, all my love, all my love. Yeah, yeah. And we give you.
So just putting the final coating on, which is Carbon Collective Nero, which is the special PPF and wrap coating. So that's going on all the PPF areas, obviously. A-pillars, mirrors, front end, diamond infused, whatever that means. That's it. Just got to restore the front trims and then coat those. I've already coated the rear ones. And it'll be good to go. Just run around, tyres, glass, all the little bits.
Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight, wait tonight. Better off.
It's glass polish residue underneath there. Time to remove someone else's mess again. Sorry, it's wonky. Focus. There you go. if you open the window like that, because you will shatter it to bits. But when you pop the pin in to convince the door that it thinks it's shut, it opens the window up so you can clean all the way in on the inside without getting. That is the other way to do it. You can just get in the car, but then you probably can't pin the top. So just a little hack. But yeah, don't forget to unpop it. How do you unpop it? You've got to open the door handle. Otherwise, you will close the door on the glass, and then you'll be on the phone to your insurance company. This bit of glass has not been cleaned in a while. Let me see if I can show you. Flip that round, squash it against the seat. Area cleaned, area not cleaned. Can you see all that splashback? Oh, let's see if I can whip you around here. Filthy. Cleaner. Oh, what a V8 angle. Not actually even that hard to access. Like, because of this, my skinny arms can fit in. And while we're here, not a bad little engine. Right, now I'll try and close this without touching the paintwork. Voila. You remember those tiny arms I talked about? They're not very helpful here. Let's go the long ways. Oh yeah, I'm not going for the Michael Jackson look. I just can only seem to find one glove left. I need to buy some more, but because of the global pandemic, they now cost 4 times as much as they used to. So that was £16 for a box of 100 gloves. Bit of a joke.
I need to know if you'll give me a second chance. They don't come on often, but please, you know I can't stand it when you don't talk to me.
Everything's done. The completed, finished Audi R8. Oh, I just remembered I need to polish the exhaust tips. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the after shots, get everything done, then polish the exhaust tips. There's always one more thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out the other ones. There's some really great videos that I made that really didn't get any views. Didn't get many views, and then some of the other videos I don't think are as good, but they've got way more views. So I suppose one that I would definitely recommend checking out is the Aston Martin video. It's a Vanquish S. It's on like 250 views, but one of my favorite videos. So check that one out if you haven't watched that one. Please subscribe as well. Drop a like, drop a comment. I'm trying to get back to them. Try to reply to as many as possible. I don't know why I'm acting like there's loads. There's not that many. I'll reply to all of them if they're good. Back to the car. So, finished. PPF front end. You'll see a few marks in the PPF, but they come out with a heat gun. Oh, it looks almost hazy, but it's just the finish of the PPF. You can see, super glossy. So, quick rundown. Titan, oh, I always forget, G28 I think it is, on the wheels. Carbon collective molecule on the paintwork on the rear end, and then yeah, look at the finish. That's pretty nice. And then carbon collective Nero on the PPF areas. What else? Did I do anything else? I think that's it. So yeah, wheels came off, coated the calipers. You see the calipers? Yeah. R8 calipers, all coated. It's actually a track car. I'm pretty sure it's he's tracking it. It'll be a daily / track car. So cool as well because I get to see it around. Like he's very local to the unit, so I'll get to see it around. I'll probably be maintaining it, I imagine, as well. So we'll see. Yeah, enjoy the after shots. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
She burns the bridges in my head by lighting up a fire. Bury my old thoughts instead so you could feel the same. I lay alone with you inside my mind. We would dance the night away till the morning